What is going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of the function calling tutorial. I got some fucking, I don't know, my throat is all like weird or some shit, so if I'm like clearing it often or coughing, excuse me. Alright, I apologize beforehand. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, this is where we're getting into Assault Cube. We're actually going to figure out where the fuck is my cursor. We're gonna figure out how to call this function right here, which basically prints to the screen. Now, obviously, I've done this before, so it's gonna be kind of easy for me, but I'm gonna try my best to play the part of the ignorant and try to explain everything as much as I can and be as clear as possible. And hopefully you'll be able to emulate this both with Assault Cube and with any other game that you wish, because the process isn't like target specific, you know. These are techniques that'll help you with any game. But anyways, let's get started. No, I don't want to load my table. Alright, so basically I'm going to be searching for a string. I'm going to be searching for whatever I type, right? But I don't want to type in anything that might actually be present in the game's memory already. Like if I were to type a couple T's, right, and search for that in memory, there might be a couple bytes that represent 2 T's. That's a possibility. So we're gonna type something obscure, like I don't know, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Now, this first address, I don't like. It seems to be like one of those addresses on the stack. And if we go to memory viewer, view, enumerate DLLs and symbols, we'll see that it's actually below wherever AC client exe is loaded in memory. So yeah, it's gonna be useless to us. I mean, if we all tab into the game, let's see back in here, that's just trash now, you know. At least this stuff is still the same. So let's hit Control V on this address right here and take a look at it. And it's already interesting because we see the rest of the stuff that's been printed. Alright. So let's see, there's a character, a 0A, so right after the 0A they start printing. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a breakpoint, break on right, yes, type something, and I'm gonna delete this breakpoint. Now this is what we're gonna do. Alright, follow along. At this moment, we're probably really low in the food chain. Right? Well, not really in the food chain, but or like in the call chain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit Control G on this address up here. Right? I'm getting this address. I'm gonna copy it. I'm bringing up my debugger, attaching AC client, attach. Let's bring this motherfucker down, and I'm gonna go to that address. I'm setting a breakpoint here. You can see that breakpoint right there. Continue. And now this debugger has control of execution, right? Now this breakpoint, I doubt. Well, I'm gonna leave it just in case I fuck up, but I don't really need it anymore. You know, because the fact of the matter is, if we take a look at the stack, you'll see. Oh, sorry. You'll see stuff is more interesting the farther back we go. So if I scroll down, it's kind of like we're going back in time, right? Where how am I gonna explain this? We're basically, this is all the information that's passed to the functions that are called before this point that we're at right now. Right? So if we just keep scrolling down, we see like little format strings, you know, whatever we typed or the string that's being printed. We see more format strings. We see that same format string popping up quite a bit. We see whatever we like. This is kind of funny, but it kind of fits the format string. See that? So that's interesting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit I'm gonna take this breakpoint off because I don't think I'm just gonna control F9. Fuck it, I'll leave it there. F8. This doesn't seem very interesting. Like, this is basically the last few things that was on the stack before this function was called, presumably. Hopefully. Might be talking out my ass, but who knows. So but anyways, it doesn't seem very interesting, so I'm just gonna hit control F9 to keep. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, so I'm getting rid of this fucking breakpoint. Fuck you then. If you're gonna be causing problems. Let's see. Everything still seems like the same. Still seems like the same shit, so it's probably just like some sort of loop. So, yeah, we'll just take that breakpoint off and we'll continue. And one more again. Again, this looks like fucking trash. This doesn't look like anything useful, you know? Let's just keep going back up the chain. This is basically what we're doing. We're just crawling back up. This is a little bit more interesting. EAXC, which is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus no character 12. So, yeah. Might get fucking string length. Oh no. Let's keep going up. Let's keep going up, keep going up. This is interesting. Excuse. So it's being passed a string. It's being passed another something. It's being passed a format string. I don't know. But I will set a label by basically hitting the colon key, so shift semicolon, right? And int for interesting, that integer, and int1. We'll do that. All right, and keep climbing up. Huh. Seems interesting. Let's put another label on this motherfucker. Interesting too. Alright. The reason I put these labels, because check this out, right? Doesn't fucking matter. If I hit Control G and I write int2, I could just jump right to there, you know? So that's what that's for. You could also set it like on data. So if you have like the fuck? Computer's making some crazy noise right now. What the fuck? This is about to blow up. I don't know. But you see like right here. This is a pointer. If let's see, following dump. right here we could label this pointer and call it something, and we'll fucking recognize it as we go through debugging. You see, like, there's another reference to it right here, and it stands out more, right? That's what that's for. And I'm gonna just get rid of that because I don't know what that is. But either way, back to our thing. This is interesting, right? What I see here is adding 18 to ESP, so that's cleaning off of quite a few parameters, right? A few more parameters than I'd like to deal with for such a simple operation, right? You see, I cleared off quite a bit of stuff, all that. So I'm just gonna hit Control F9, continue. Let's keep going up. This computer's making some crazy noise right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Stopped the recording to see if the fucking noise would stop. It hasn't. But whatever. We're just gonna keep it running. Alright, so anyways. We see this format string here again. We see the player name. We see whatever he wrote. And the interesting thing about this is, if you notice, the format string also fits how the arguments are being pushed onto the stack. So, and it fits how it's being printed, right? We get the name right here. I'm assuming, I don't know what this D is all about. I don't know what this, it's obviously being treated as a number, but I don't know what it's all about. And we have whatever we write right here after the colon. So what we're gonna do is breakpoint this. Make sure we don't have any other breakpoints, because I don't need any other breakpoints. Ignore these three up here. These are like from another DLL that I was writing and abandoned. Left that motherfucker in the mud. So yeah, F9. Let's salt cube. Let's say something, and let's see what this is. Hey, we got color. We got color, ladies and gentlemen. I think we Gucci. We know the calling convention is C-decal, right? Cleaning the stack right here. Boom. Let's, just for shits and giggles, right? I press enter to go into the function. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna hit Alt Insert. I'm going to open IDA. Open Assault Cube and IDA. No. Ooh, good stuff. IDA's gonna do its thing. IDA is going to analyze. IDA is going to finish. And hit G. Let's go to that address. And let's hit F5. Fuck the bullshit, right? Let's call this printf. Its return type is a char pointer. It's we know the first argument was that format string, and then the ellipsis means it has, you could do multiple arguments. And Jesus Christ, fucking computer's about to blow up. That's basically all we need to know. We know the calling convention. You know where it's at. All right. We should probably get its offset. That'd be a good idea. All right. Whoops. Copy. RVA. And let's open up a little notepad. Printf. We'll do a salt cube printf. Hell yeah. Equals AC client.ac plus 0x that. Alright. That's some pseudocode for you. Alright, so let's hit up Visual Studio. New project. And I don't think I've showed you guys my template. It's not anything crazy. It's, again, you can stop by the forums, download the example code, and you'll get it. But it's, I'll give you a quick little rundown of what it is. AC Funky sounds like a good name. All right, and give me 1 second, cause I gotta take a piss. All right, and we're back. All right, so like I was saying, I don't think I've shown you the template, but it's really just a main CPP, right, with some generic DLL code. This we could always change to this bullshit and put all of our bullshit code in here. And alright, so the memory class is really not too crazy either. It's it has a couple pretty cool functions, but basically just very standard shit. Matter of fact, my dumbass didn't put a pattern scan function in here, but doesn't matter. I don't think we'll need it for this. I don't think I'll be making much use of the template at all. Maybe the hook function. Maybe. No, I won't. No, not at all. That's for the class function tutorial, the member function one. Sorry, you know what I said. Anyways, what we're gonna do here is type def. Make our object. We have to set up the object's address. And then we also have to set the well, this is where we set the actual address by adding the offset to the base. So we do a this with a little bit of that. Right, so that's what we're doing. Now, let's see. All right, this, I want it. Matter of fact, let's see if we could actually just get it out of IDA. Go here. Let's hit F5. Look at it right there. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Right? Jesus Christ. Hope you guys notice I fixed the smoke alarms, so hopefully they're not beeping in the background. I don't even notice them anymore. That's the worst part about all this. That if my house goes up in flames, I'm fucked. String 1. Alright, just some simple test code. Actually, let's wrap this around. I don't want this. That was dumb. Alrighty, cool. Thankfully, I caught that now. Alright, let's do what we do right here with the get asyncs. Right, with the get asyncs. What's the numpad 1 and 1 and 1. Oh, fucking up, you see. Yeah, fucking up. Yeah, alright, cool, that looks good to me. What am I doing? I'm compiling. Compiling is one of the things that I do. Alright, what the fuck is going on? Let's take those breakpoints off. Let's pull up a handy dandy DLL injector. Let's add a file. Not that file, this file. Don't mind any other DLLs you may see with similar file names, whatever. Alright, so let's inject. And moment of truth, guys, moment of truth. Motherfucking success. Boom. Alright, so let's see if we could do some cool shit, right? Let's leave that there. Right. Pretty cool stuff. We're just calling it when we load and unload to give us some sort of fucking clue of what's going on. Bam! Loaded. We could press do that. We could do that. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing. And yeah. That was all, folks. So like I said, stay tuned for the third part. I think we're gonna go back to the to a console application and just work on that. By the way, when you're working on a console application, compile it in debug mode. That might avoid a few problems. Release mode tends to optimize your code, so especially like if you're making like really simple classes to practice some of this stuff, for example, release mode will just optimize those classes completely away and will just inline your functions. So you don't really want that. You want to keep the classes, to keep the whole that whole mechanism that computers employ. I don't even fucking know what it's all called, you know what I'm saying? Terminology, I'm not familiar with it, but whatever, you will see what I mean. I might demonstrate it next time, but for now, just enjoy what you got. All right, peace. Catch y'all later.